Alrighty, and here and back again, a Bard tale, a PUBG tale by Bard Tane. There we go. There and back again, here and back again, here and back again. You know, I can't fully rip it off, but still, Tempest with a nice dub. And I really wanted to see Grant Landis do something kind of crazy and fun. But, you know, we can't all be acupuncturists. Please tell me someone got that quote, because if I'm the only one, I will be sad. It's fine. Don't worry. But let's get back into the mix of things. Well, again, I'm surprised. I'm not really surprised. But we don't see any hot drops. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. There's like so many things that I would like, so many songs I want to listen to, but I can't because I don't want to get DMC'd. But guys, also quick thing, and sure, I guess this might be a plugin, but dude, how many of you watch Fallout? Because season 2 is supposed to drop tonight. It was supposed to drop like 30 minutes ago. So I'm really hoping that I can watch it as soon as I'm done with this, because you bet your butt it was, dude, Fallout is so good as a show. So good. I really enjoyed it. And if you're a little squeamish, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's very good. I think it does justice. Oh god, not this again. If it goes here, I'm going to jump out a window and say goodbye, cruel world. Okay. Where do I want to see it go? If I had a choice, where would I see it go? I feel like this is all relatively common, though. Like, we've seen it end over here. We've seen a couple endings here. It obviously ends all the time here. I've seen a couple over here. Seen some over here. Seen one over here. This would be a fun ending. It's not going to hard shift that hard. Or I've seen one over here. I've seen a lot of these. Maybe an actual ending. No, that's too close. Actually, over here. Like, not up here, not over here, but directly, like, here. This would be a fun. Yeah, that would be fun. I'd take that. I'd take that. I made that deal. Golly, I just can't stop quoting things. I have a problem. I need help. Save me, please. Save me from my own brain. It's atrocious. But Mitchy boy, we'll see where he goes. He might be trying to grab a spot for his team. But it seems like Flax already kind of knows what's up. So does IQ. So they're going to go ahead and go for a relatively center compound. But it'll be a good one. And also, like, it's decent loot. Like, with esports loot, this totally, like, they should be full geared by this. So I'm not really too worried for their gear more than anything else. But guys, if you don't know how Taco Tuesday League is, remember that there is 5 maps only, and there's double of either Erangel or Miramar, and then one of everything else. So we have one more match after this, because this is match 4. So that is how. Why does Jykes? I guess there's the water behind. Seemed to make it a deeper purple, but no, he's normal. He's just like all of us. He's one of yous. He's one of us. I don't know, dude. I don't know what I say half the time. I'm just kind of talking. Big dirty bog monkey. That's a crazy name. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, good sir. All right. I gotta. Oh my gosh, House, are you gonna do that for all of my stuff, bro? Honestly, I'm down. But geez, man. All right, Krez, though, he should know that something is kind of up because they know that they weren't alone. So he's going to find some stuff out. Whoa. Well, Savvy did pull away. Quicks, though, seems like he doesn't know what's up. House doing PSAs, honestly, just... it's kind of funny, and I love it, and I don't mind this at all. But Krez, he knows. I mean, he knows that someone's here. He heard the shots. Quicks is all by himself. So it looks like... oh. This might be a little bit of a bait. I mean, he can't do anything from this angle. Hold up. Lo-Fi getting close to Mimic, but Mimic so far with a strong hold. It seems like they're just peeling back. I think it's a good call. Savvy has been shot a couple times. One headshot would have done it, but I mean, there's not much that Results May Vary can do because they're just going to be stuck in there like ticks, which, I mean, fair enough. You know what? I say that. It doesn't matter because Krez, he wants some of this. This is juicy to him, and man wants more. So he's going to go, and, well, one's going to go ahead and shut the door, which is a good call because otherwise he would have just gone straight for the flush. And now he is trying to he's trying to do some damage. Judge is going to go ahead and just get a little bit closer. But Krez, I mean, their time might have been, might be awkward for them. Dude, I don't think I'd recommend that, but shouldn't get a knock. Yeah, it doesn't get a knock. So Quinn goes ahead and grabs a... Ooh, Simplicity. Dude, Simplicity has been having good shots. Gotta give him props too. So immediate flush is going to go ahead and come on out as just in time, just chilling here. That's chilling is... They're stuck in here. They're just going to wait. Like, there's nothing else that you can really say about it. Antarctic Fox, though, they do have to be careful because Lil G is getting close to Skyline. And Mitchie Boy, he has a nade out, and oh my god. How did that not kill him? Well, Lil G is going to go down to Chem, even though Mitchie, how much did he do? Okay, he did 95. That makes a lot more sense. But now, results may vary. They got one knock onto Astral. Doobie, or not Doobie, Quicks, though. Well, Quicks is going to be the last one alive as the nades are coming out the shots. And Quicks is going to get shot in the back for a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough to kill him as he runs upstairs, tries to find a way to get a med off, but immediate push in. Well, he went pro and tried to work out, but it did not go out. So results may vary. Go ahead and pick up one full squad wipe there. Is the rest of the teams try to make it an Outlast, going to go ahead and just bring in... Gosh darn it, true. I will say, still my favorite emote that I've ever made, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Literally my favorite emote. But yeah, everyone basically still... a decent amount of teams still rotating. Tater, all right. Bolty headshot, incoming. 3, 2... You failed me. Tater, I'm so sad. Well, headshot coming in from Morns, but yeah, it's not really going to do much. And this is kind of the problem for results may vary, is like, yes, you got a team. Now what? Like, you got 4 points. 4 points is 4 points, but like, you don't really have anywhere to go. Razav, though. It's still my favorite emote, man. It's so good. So good. I don't know what I was on. It was after... Oh, my gosh. Actually, hold up. Wait. Skyline is going to go ahead and fight Tempest. And Tempest, they are not afraid of this one. Nick Knacker, he's trying to get the heck on out of Dodge. Did they not going to flush one from Tempest? I think he did. No, never mind. They didn't. Oh, that was a lot of damage, but not enough to get the knock. Hugh just continues to rotate around. Back monsters getting shot at. And Antarctica make their way in the north. Dad buff. Trying to go past. Did he spot him out? No, he did not see Nick Knacker, but Nick Knacker could get the knock onto Enlon. Don't take shots. I was going to say. No. Call it the mini. No, he's been spotted. Alex, yeah. He waited too long. He doesn't even know where he's getting shot from. Yep. Hugh from the side is going to find him. Just one bullet is all he's going to need. But Antarctic Fox is still doing a lot of damage. And, well, the trade comes in, even though it is 2 different teams. And, well, the flush, I mean, that's just their point. Chem, though, actually is going to go ahead and collect it for themselves. Outlast Gaming... Well, they're trying to go down safely, but Grant is going to just delete Jikes. And Gix, he lands, but again, Grant Landis just says thank you very much. And I think that's just going to be their points, easy. And I don't even know where Big C is. Big C decided to take a vehicle, and this shift north is crazy in Antarctica. They're happy with this one. Holding W, rock and gold. They're so far split. The boys need to clean that up. Love you, but it's true. They can have their choice of split here. They should not 1-1-1-1 split this. That is too many ones. 2-2 max. Like you could 2-2 these two, but I don't know past that. Maybe like 2-2 up here. But Skyline, they just go ahead and dip on out of here as they want to get a position as zone, as a lot of other teams want to as well. Rise is on the south side, and I don't know if it's gonna. Antarctica, I love you, but I think you're gonna get punished for this. I guess you do have Ding in the air. Still, I do think you're gonna get punished. Well, Propaganda versus Ray Zav. They're going by each other. And Mayo, he is a man without fear, but maybe he should have a little bit of fear because Nubsky, man, well, he has the vehicle to do it in to get the heck on out of Dodge. Because if it was not accelerating as quickly, that would be rough. Well, Antarctica, now they know exactly where other people are going. Aw, I was curious to see how my boy would do. But Rock and Gold. Jeez, dude, what is this? This is why these events are so fun, dude. You just like have everyone doing crazy stuff. It's very fun. Well, Devil taking some shots. Nice hit onto Mitchie. But, I mean, he's not going to get down. So, why do I have a feeling like Ding is actually going to go ahead and get a knock onto them right here? Do it. Do it. All right, Chew, that doesn't count because you're in call with them, bro. All right? You already knew it was going north because you had insider information. I'm not giving you that. But Palix, he does spot out Antarctica. Don't take shots at that one. Oh, they're going to collapse on you, and it's not going to be good. Wow. Okay, Abdu. That's crazy aggressive. And again, it's not going to work. Well, now it is just down to 2. Lo-fi. Oh my god. Well, Lucas gets knocked, but Propaganda gets traded 1. Ooh, a lot of damage. Doesn't get the knock though. Yeah, Ding is just gonna be taking a lot of shots. Because, well, Circle is gonna close. We'll see how. Why do I have a feeling it's gonna go north? I got a feeling. A feeling that I never had before. No. I got a good feeling. All right, it goes kind of north. It donuts a bit, but. All right, the Lo-Fi is going to go ahead and go right over to Outlast Gaming. And, well, Ghetto, Granny. Whoa, those actually look like decent shots. Well, oh, Guru. Guru. Beautiful. I just saw it in kill feed more than anything else, but a double headshot passing by on an MK, that's nasty. But Sneak Attack going to go ahead and just pull up behind Lo-Fi. And, well, he's got to be careful as Sneak is going to go ahead and get knocked, but the trade, and now it is just Lucas. And he's going to toss the nade on over and immediately goes for the flush. And I have a feeling that he might no longer be here. And, well, yes, he does go down, but why did he do that? Well, Serengola does go down, and they already got 1 flush, so it's just 2 up on the monkey business. Good call. Prez trying to go right by Elusive, but he's going to go right into Rise. Never mind, he's going to go ahead and stop as, well, Rise, they've decided to go ahead and push onto this Chillick. It's 2. It is just 1 left, and oh! All right, Rise. Chilla specifically with a nice crash gets 2 knocks, and Warwick gets the last one. That's beautiful. Well, now Propaganda, they do have a Birdum, just don't go into the water is what I've heard. And they try to get more onto Sneak, but oh man, I really wish that I got Chilla's POV. No offense, War. But well done by him, because he got 2 of the knocks, and I think it was both headshots. So really well done. Hey, thank you very much.
It's been more than 2 months, let's
for the
be
sub,
honest.
man. I appreciate you.
Also, Team Antarctica came out for the winter to play.
All right. Well, Stokely, he is trying his best, but I mean, it's a slow vehicle, and this terrain is absolute garbage. I can guarantee you that one. But Mayo taking some shots over at Rocky Gold, and Rocky Gold just he hits the bicycle, the motorbike. Wow, there's no way. There's no way he gets away with this. This is wild. There's no way they just get away with this. All right, there's a way that they get away with this. Ooh, actually, as I say that, Morans, though, he's waiting. He's not taking shots, though. He's going to take shots at the other one. Yeah? At Jagrid as he comes in. He's just waiting. Oh, this should be an easy kill for him. Yeah. He's on foot. Morin says, thank you very much. As Rockin' Gold. What the heck? But Propaganda now, they're actually going to go ahead and push on to Monkey Business. And Mayo gets 1 knock on the Flash Gittins. And now this should be... Wait, did they already get rid of the Burnham? Dang, I didn't realize it took that much damage. But Serengola, he's trying to just smoke out his position as Circle does shift down to the south this time. Flashy, oh, it doesn't go. That is unfortunate, but Ghetto Granny finds 1 and gets the knock, and now I think it is just 2 up. Never mind, I guess it's 3. I thought there was 1 that they got a knock and a flush on, but I guess I lied. Still, 3 teams on this western side that have to kill each other in order to make it into a zone. Rockin' Gold could actually get picked up, but his teammates are a little bit further away, so I fear for him in this one. Well, the mountains of Orondo grow quiet. Never mind. Of course, as soon as I say that, it's not. But Propaganda just goes ahead and gets the way. Ooh. 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 I feel like they're going to crash onto Antarctica. Guru. Oh, does he know? Well. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was a good try. Serengola, he does find him, gets the flush immediately, and should go for the res. And I feel like Fate might actually crash onto Antarctica. Hi, True. I love you. Where are you at, bro? Why are you so late? But results may vary. Looks like they want to go for this res. As Propaganda is getting close over here as well. Mayo trying to go for the knock. Oh, he whiffed. Oh, that sucks. Well, that kind of gave it away. If they got the knock, it would have been good. But Outlast, dude, as a 2-man, they're not doing too bad. But Tempest, they're going to go ahead and try to find a way inside the zone. They're just going to bum rush it. Enlon and Palex just going for a dip. It's not going to be safe, but they will try. Oh my gosh. It is not going to be safe as there's a full team here. It is going to be Team Razab. And well, Enlon, he was trying to back away from this one, but I don't know if it's going to work out too well for him as he jumps down. Beleda. Ooh, gets the flush onto Palex, but now Enlon is trying to stay alive. But 1 solid nade could do it, but you know, he might actually be able to survive this for a little while. Thank you. I appreciate that, True. That's very helpful. But Outlast now up to 3 kills. As a 2-man. Again, it's not bad. Shift north or south. Pepsi Road. Bing gets knocked. Ugh. Yeah, this isn't great. All right, zone. Ooh, okay, goes west. This is actively bad for Team Antarctica, as well as the rest of the teams on the east. But Razab honestly have a beautiful position here. Antarctica could actually try to just like take the hills and then just try to control the game from up here, which I feel like they might do. Try to start from here and then push their way inside. Mimic, though, they have a decent spot inside compound. It has a lot of sight lines, but them getting out of this compound is going to be absolute garbage unless they can kind of make it to this one. But you know, if they try to get here, Antarctic Fox can also see them. So this is very dangerous for a lot of teams as, well, the hills might be the only thing. All right, well, it is going to be Rise Esports, and Doobie, he is going to be the front man. The nades come out, the prep, And, oh, close it on him. Oh, if you had made him knock himself, that would have been hilarious. Everyone is just trying to juke though. One pops out. That is one trade. Shilla tries to do his best, but Grant Landis is made. And now it is just Backmonster and Rise Esports. All right, well, Backmonster finds one. 23 bullets just goes, and Results may vary crash onto this as well. Or not Resme. Why do I want to call them Resme? Results may vary. It should come in for this fight. And it seems like everyone and their mother wants to fight this compound, as this is possibly the only thing that they can actually get some points on. But actually, Elusive, they just stay here for a little bit, and now it is just Grant Landis who is alive. That molly seemed like it was pretty good, but apparently it's not going to find him. Grant Landis trying to hold while the meds come in, but one nade is going to be enough, and Mimic go down. And now Propaganda is going to fight Team Razav 2v2. Bing, Soda, and Lankster. Lankster, oh, I thought he was inside the car. Well, he gets the med off, and Razav go down, and now Soda could actually get res, but the nades are coming in, and, well, it actually looks like they're kind of somehow alive. I don't know how this works, but Devil Vibes goes ahead and finds a Mac with the spray from that far out. Beautiful. True, I just don't believe you. Well, I don't know if I agree with that nade. Granted, we can just kind of see everything, so it's a little harsh of me to criticize. But Ding spots out Big Z, and honestly, Antarctica do kind of have the north because they only have to flush out 2 solos. So once they do that, it'll be fine. But the question is, does Team Fate push onto this? They probably won't, but there's always a possibility. So Enlon, I guess I cast a curse at him because I said he's still alive. But he's just going to try to go back to where he was. And, oh. All right, Antarctica versus Fate. This is it. This is going to be the fight. They chose to go up north, and the nade is going to be short. It does a good damage. It gets him away. Enlon found by Flanker. Circle continues to shift over to the west. Tater, all 4 of Team Fate. And Guru has to be a strong side hold for these boys. Looks like Ding was spotted out, some damage taken. Ooh, Tater with an M249 gets Guru down pretty gosh darn low. And this could be some util coming in. A lot of damage incoming. This is a relatively experienced team versus Fate. Oh wait, versus Antarctica. What was I saying? No offense. But Elusive, they're finally fighting on that south side. All right, I'm actually going to switch over to that one. But, of course, as soon as I do. Well, results may vary. They do find him 13 kills. That's well done by them. Oh, and actually, Timfy just turned and spotted there. True, you're fine. It's whatever, man. Just messing with you. Ooh, but the backstab from Fez and Big Z could actually be big here. Ooh, he was trying to move and he doesn't know where he is, but ding. Big Z, is Big Z gonna go for the kill? Well, holding W has been found. Big Z, they kind of just assume, but never mind. Fate is gonna go ahead and just push on. Well, Propaganda is eliminated, and Tater did go down, and Zenny's still alive. So there's, what, 3-4 teams here? How many teams have lost their lives? There's so many bodies just littered around here. Dang, what are you doing? Guess he's just grabbing some meds and stuff. But now Circle does close. Is this going to be a second win for Antarctica? Or is this going to be a first for the night for, I mean, any of the other teams? But Fate, I mean, they're dug in there. That's a beautiful spot for them right now. Ooh, ooh. As I say that, Devil, he knows exactly where they are. There's so many cars here. Well, that nade is not going to go far enough. Devil is just built different. But results may vary. Is going to put a lot of damage into him. And I think he might get flushed out here. And he does indeed. Guru also goes down. And Big Z, well, that was a costly error by Devil. And results may vary. They're just waiting. Big Z, though, looks like he was spotted. Shot came at him. Interesting. But Antarctica, they have a lot of open field to go through. Okay, Narco did spot him. Now Antarctica, they're trying to push down closer to this fight, but results may vary. They're not getting punished at all. And they do actually have to move inside circle at some point. But that is a TBD moment for them. And they have a lot of util. They still have a lot of things going for them. They have some bodies that they can loot. Ooh, Tastu, though, is going to find Ding, but Ding did a decent damage on the Krez, and, well, it's going to be stolen by them. 15 kills. That's crazy. Well, that nade's not going to do anything. I was going to say, I feel like they need to cross, but Antarctic Fox has that pretty locked down because there's still a little bit of something in right where Narco is. Ooh, but Team Fade, they know what's up. They know that they had to have their heads on swivels, and they are doing just that. Everyone else has to get inside the zone, except for Antarctic Fox, who are kind of in zone. Not fully, but they're basically inside zone. But now, results may vary. They need to make their move, and it looks like they're just going to try to take the vehicles and then cross on over. Antarctic Fox, though, they know exactly what's happening, but it seems like they're going to allow it just for now. And Big Z, apparently he was able to just kind of juke them. The Panzer House from Zenny. And the car, there's so many cars. That's crazy. Yep. Narco finds a nice knock on the Blaze, and Antarctica, there's not much you can do. Well, Syntax, dude, he's up to 5 kills himself. 16. Jeez. Ooh. There were some nice shots, though. He's not going to go down without a fight. Well, woo! That's something. He's still not in here, but gives him time to med. Ooh, Antarctic Fox, though. Good nades coming out from Team Fade. That is beautiful. Krez should go down to the vehicle explosion if nothing else. And well, he does get away, but the nades from 2 different teams are incoming. And so, I mean, the vehicles are providing him with enough cover. And Antarctic Fox still trying to keep their eyes on to Fate. Narco does actually get knocked by Timfy. Krez, oh, he actually could be spotted right there from the compound, I'm pretty sure. But he's not even going to go for the res. Tasty was just waiting. Well, Guru finally spotted out. We're down to 4. And Big Z from LS still somehow alive. No idea how it works. But a 4v3v, technically 2v1. Zenny and the rest of Fates. It's a good nade. Gets a re-knock. And I think that might actually be it. Oh, yeah. Well, there it goes. And now Zenny and the rest of Team Fate can kind of... Ooh, nice headshot. Narco's been putting in work. 900 damage, and he's not even the top fragger for damage-wise. Well, he is going to use his lethal, but I don't think it's really going to do anything here. But his bolties have been lethal. I feel like every single knock he's had has been by a bolty. He's going to have to make a move at some point. He's going to decide to go across road. I feel like you should have picked that up. He doesn't have a helm. Oh, he spots one at the rock. He's going to try to make it to the tree. Did they spot him? Cross the road in a mad dash. As soon as he takes any shots, they're going to know exactly where he is. Oh, he knows. Nah, yeah, he saw him. Zenny saw him. You could tell. Yep. That was always going to end that way. But Antarctic Fox, they're going to go ahead and try to push over. And Big Z still needs to make something happen. But Tastu, this is relatively open. Flanker is still alive at the rock. Narco gets flushed away. They have a crap ton of stuns. Big Z from behind finds 1, finds 2. This is actually big from Big Z. Now in a 1v2. Tastu, though, but it is going to be Team Fate who find it. Rondo. Oh my gosh, Big Z might have actually kind of done it, but it was close, but no cigar. Results may vary, 17 kills, but it is going to be Team Fate who come with the dub. But ladies and gents, we have one more map, And that map is an absolute beauty of a map because it is Miramar. So go ahead and, you know, what are we going to do this time, House? Go and text the person that you love the most and say, just thinking of you, you know, just send them that. There we go. As long as it's not creepy, and they would probably appreciate it. We'll leave it at that one. So yeah, text someone you love, say that you're thinking of them, just be like, hey, appreciate you. So other than that, I will see you guys in about 5 minutes for Miramar.